Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local, and what's more local than Put-in-Bay. So how about biking from Perrysburg to Put-in-Bay, all for a great cause? Beth Beach of Bike MS and Brian Schroyer and Don DeBartolomeo of Spoke Life Cycles are here with the invitation. So good morning to you guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
35 years for this, Beth. So tell us about this. What is this all about?
Yeah, so Bike MS is a branch of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, and we exist to support people who are affected by MS while also helping to fund a research for a cure. So Bike to the Bay in Ohio, we raise funds that go towards supporting that cause.
Yeah, so let's talk about this bike ride and how you two are involved with Spoke Life. So how are you assisting?
So our main goal in this is to ensure, one, that people's bikes is safe to ride prior to the event. So people are invited to come into the bike shop and get a free safety check. If they need to, we'll instruct them like, hey, you need a little bit more than a safety check. It's not just air in the tires. Maybe you need your brakes adjusted. Maybe the wheels aren't spinning freely, so we'll ensure all that happens. So coming in for a tune-up ahead of time, and then at the event, we'll be stationed, either in the beginning or at a lunch stop to ensure if people have issues along the way, we can continue to keep their wheels spinning throughout the rest of the ride.
Yeah, because they'll need that, because we have 3 different options to 4 different options. Tell me about that, Beth.
Yes, so we have 3 routes that go from Perrysburg to Port Clinton. That's 50, 75, and 100. And then we have a 35-mile loop in and out of Port Clinton High School. So really, it's accessible to any skill level, age level. Would love to have everyone come out.
What about 5 miles for me?
We do have rest stops every 10 to 15 miles. So if you can do 10, you can at least get to the rest stop and have snacks, things like that.
Guess right. Yeah, guess right.
You can do it.
Okay, I like that. So what does it mean to participate, to help out, helping so many people who are battling MS?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously an incredible, thing to support. We've been involved in it since we opened in 2012. It's awesome to hear that this year is, so they're celebrating 35 years of this ride, so that's incredible. Yeah, it's just obviously a great thing to be part of.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a registration fee, I assume, for this, and the money all goes to help so many. So how many people are we looking to assist with this fundraiser?
Yeah, so our goal is to have 300 participants this year. So we're working our way towards that goal. We still have a few more weeks. There is a registration fee of $60 currently, and if you register before May 1st, you'll actually get a free commemorative T-shirt sponsored by Kingston Healthcare. And there's a $300 minimum to participate in the ride. But that's my job. I'm here to help you fundraise and make sure you meet that goal so that you can have a great ride.
So how can people register for the ride?
If they just go to bikems.com and search for Bike to the Bay, Ohio, the registration page will pop up.
Yeah, nice. So you talked about those rest stops. So this is going to be a fun ride as well. This isn't a super intense race. So tell us about some of those stops, maybe the finish line. What can people expect at the end?
So the fun thing with the ride is, it's been going on for so long. People do it as a family. People do it as a business. There's a lot of camaraderie involved. Some people do it, it's an annual thing. So some people will do it are avid cyclists. Some people would do it just break out their bike once a year and do it and just trudge through. And it's fun because you do have broken up spots where you can get snacks along the way, stop, have a drink, get, some fruit or snacks or whatever it is. I used to give you a bit of honeys. I would fill my pockets with those things just so I could get through. It was awesome. But it's fun because you can stop whenever you like or you don't have to. So there's segment along the way that makes it very easy. So even if you're not used to riding bikes a long distance, the ride makes it so easy, and it turns into just fun with your friends and the people around you.
Nice. So let's talk to those cyclists out there. Maybe they're at home and they're looking for a challenge like this. How can they get prepared right now? What would you suggest?
Well, yeah, luckily, I mean, in between the rainy days we've been having, you can get some riding in, but with the different distances, with 4 different distances, you can push yourself, to whatever distance you want. The start and end point is kind of the same. It's just the route to get from one to the next. So yeah, with having a 50, a 75, 100 miles, yeah, you can push it however much you want to. Yeah, as far as preparing for it, using the local cycling infrastructure to get some rides in. You can get out onto the country roads and just enjoy the scenery in kind of Northwest Ohio.
Yeah, and this ride will do that for
Yes.
you. Nice scenery in Northwest Ohio. And Beth, this isn't just a ride that's happening here in Northwest Ohio, but this is happening in different cities as well.
Yes, Bike MS is all across the U.S. We actually have 2 other rides in the state of Ohio, but there are at least 50 nationwide.
Awesome. So again, for folks who want to register, how can they do so?
Yes, just go to bikems.com and search for Bike to the Bay, Ohio. We'd love to have you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank you.